Squats is the main movement for the day. Staggered stance deadlifts as like our single leg variation. And then kettlebell swings. And then probably some hamstring curls, leg extensions.
Oh, all 3 of them.
Yeah, he's like maybe 9.
How old are you? Huh?
I know Michael said not that long ago, and I think Bumper and Zeus were both older than Henny.
Really?
Or Henny was 8, maybe Zeus is like the same age, maybe slightly younger. But I think Bumper's the oldest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's not.
Because he's got 3 brain cells.
He's
a very special boy.
We love him for it.
Yeah.
But yes.
Says about us, suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24. More teenagers and young adults die from suicide than from cancer, heart disease, AIDS, birth defects, stroke, pneumonia, influenza, and chronic lung disease combined. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not
crazy.
know that.
Makes sense, but
I mean, yeah.
it's awful.
On December 26th, 2018, this unfortunate statistic affected our family and the community. We lost a very good person to suicide. His name is Adam Holton. Adam affected many people's lives with his smile, his laughter, his handshakes, and his ability to reach out and lift other people up. Since his passing, we've created Strides for Adam, a nonprofit in his name, and we are coordinating a 5K race to raise funds to continue his legacy of service to others and keep his memory alive.
Yeah, so I think this last year was either the 4th or the 5th annual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so in 2018. So
This workout's to Adam.
yeah, Strides for Adam.
Strides for Adam.
We are doing back squats. We're gonna do a 5-week block on these. I'll look at the rest in a second. We're gonna kind of get a little like heavier. We're gonna do 6 to 8 reps. So I'll be pushing it early in the morning. I think we had 3 sets of 6 to 8. I want to confirm that, but then we'll go into our accessories. But try to get a good stimulus on the body.
What's the
see how it
benefit
goes.
of doing a 5-week block or doing blocks in general?
So blocks can like help you keep track and progress a lift more consistently. So like if I were to back squat and then not back squat for a couple of weeks, it's gonna be a lot harder to progress that number in a linear fashion to actually get stronger at that specific lift. Not that that's necessarily important, but I like to see those numbers go up to keep me interested in lifting. So like there's a performance goal of like, yes, it's the most efficient way to get better at a lift, but also like for me, it's more fun that way. And then at probably the next 5 weeks, we'll focus on a hinge variation, some form of deadlift. And we'll kind of just be flopping around like that. And our accessories may change over the coming weeks, but even in those, keeping things about the same, maybe just some variations in there.
Okay. So just to feel like a badass, that's why we do it.
Yeah,
Kinda.
exactly.
Exactly. In scientific terms.
Number
go
go
up.
up. Weight go up. I lift heavy things. She said it may look silly to have a belt on for the weight she's doing. I don't find that true. I think that weightlifting belts aren't used correctly. People only put them on for max effort, and then they don't know how to use a belt. Yes, this is protecting your back, like physically, if you were to get in some trouble, but that's only like maybe 10% of the benefit. Like using a belt with your brace is what it's all about, to build up the abdominal pressure inside. And we can go through that in a second after my set.
Okay, I was gonna say, it is, I think, easier to brace with a
Exactly.
belt because you can like feel the pushing out like against it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like easier to hold it,
Yeah.
I think.
It gives your body that feedback.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're doing something and you don't know if it's right. But if you have the belt on, it's like, yeah, that feels more stable.
Plus, you look like a itty bitty little skinny girl.
So it's a corset too.
It's a corset. Huh. Yeah. Beautiful. Stunning. Give me 12 more.
So I got a 30-minute bike ride in yesterday. Just helps build a more work capacity in your muscles, helps them recover and build ultimately just more functional capacity in them, really. Like allowing increased blood flow will allow the muscles to kind of burn more too. It's just good. Heart pumping, we need a strong ticker.
Does it help with recovery?
Yeah. In order to supply blood to our muscles, our massive muscles that we're building, we need a strong ticker. So keeping your heart healthy is super important.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so like if you look at really big guys with a ton of muscle mass, like historically, not saying this is gonna hold true as we like learn more in science, people die early because their hearts give out, they have a heart attack. Usually there's like some kind of like steroid use or something in there as well. Historically, in present day 2025, we're at this like turning point to see if we can have more muscle mass without having cardiac issues. Seeing we're training like the full spectrum a lot better. So
if you have too much mass without training cardio, your heart is just
Can't
working
keep up.
overtime on all of your lifts, but
Right.
not like necessarily getting stronger.
Yep. And then you can enter heart failure, and then
So
That's your heart
why don't lifts make your heart stronger if they're
they do to a degree.
okay?
Just not
It's not as
endurance. It's not
efficient.
like it's not as efficient, exactly.
Yeah.
It's efficient under max load, so like you're solid like when your heart rate's high. But walking around every day, your heart's like, how do I supply blood to this? You just walking down the
Okay.
street.
So it like only really knows how to give max effort or
Right, and it's like strenuous on it. So like we're
Right.
doing it, but it's still like, that's a lot for it to handle.
yeah.
You know?
Oh my
Went
god.
up a little bit in the last set. 265 for 6. I only did 3 sets of 6. Like I was saying, a little fatigued from the biking. Why push the 8? Big win hitting 6, so I'll take that. I'll try to push it a little more next week as my legs
There you go.
get used to biking coming into like that.
That's kind of nice about the blocking too, right? It's like if you don't block like this, you wouldn't do squats again for another like
You don't know.
Month, maybe?
You don't know when.
yeah. So I guess that probably helps too to like really solidify the form, build the neural pathways,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Things like that too.
Absolutely. Because like, if you haven't been weightlifting for over a decade, then you kind of lose those neural patterns. Like, no, you don't completely lose them, but you're like, wait, how do I do this again? Got to slightly brace, go under the bar, step out, brace again. You know, you pick up your patterns over the years, so it's
Yeah.
important to reinforce those.
Right. So if somebody's just getting started,
Right.
repetition,
Yeah.
obviously literally, but like doing it in a series like that may help you to
Yeah.
really solidify your form.
Yeah. It's a skill.
Yeah.
So if like you try to learn too many skills at once, you're not going to be good at them. So like
That's
to your
fair.
point, it's you're learning the skill to be able to back squat.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. Like then that's going to support good form.
Yeah.
But if I do learn 5 lifts in a week, like they're all going to look like shit.
There you go.
We're going to do offset stands, staggered stands, B stands. So many names for it these days. Romanian deadlifts, and then we're going to do staggered stands, kettlebell swings, which those will be interesting to feel for sure. Kind of like this is gonna be our main working leg,
Yeah.
right? But I want some weight coming through here because I want the calf to be working too. Because like we bend over and pick stuff up like this all the time, so like to have some pressure. So maybe I got like 15% weight over here,
Okay.
but you know the 85%'s on that right leg right now. Coming straight down. Yeah, there. So you should like almost feel your hip on that left side still go.
Okay.
So it's still working, it's just working out of a different position. And then when we switch them, you'll be able to really feel the hip
The
just
opposite side.
have to stabilize and work in a different pattern just based on that leg angle.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna grab a 50. Shoot, I think I got these on pretty high reps. Just so that we get the movement pattern down. Yeah, we're doing 3 sets of 12. So yeah, really think about squeezing both glutes. And even you might throw your kickstand back a little bit. And you can even almost like squat out of that left leg. It can straighten as you're coming up.
But we're not bending the right leg, right?
Correct, yeah. We were talking about naming this series that we're filming right now. And I was thinking we were gonna name the whole YouTube series. So we were just coming at it from different perspectives, which I think kind of paid off in the long run because we picked the name Performance and Practice is what we're gonna call this series. Constantly practicing fitness, practicing different types of movement and how to get better at all aspects of strengthening our body, but
just for life though.
Just for life,
like,
exactly.
Performance can be anything. It doesn't have to be a specific sport or weightlifting or whatever. Performance could be just performing, getting in and out of your car, right? Or your chores. Like all of that is considered performing. So like the intention here is just to help you learn how to move your body in a more effective, efficient way.
Which is why you'll see like us do lifts that like are a little like, oh, why don't you just do an RDL? Well, we have our toes up to like, this is prepping the calf and the Achilles and the foot for like stepping down off a curb or stepping up on a curb. Like it's just loading that.
Or stepping onto a jog, alert.
I went down like this, I pulled it up.
Right, yeah. So it's just practicing, moving to keep you out of injury.
Yeah.
You know, everyday life stuff.
Kind of like
twist.
Yeah, twisting your foot into the floor like a screw. And you kind of like rotate out at the hip. So it's like twisting it, yeah, just like a screw from the top down.
Like a screw.
Righty tighty.
Ooh. I'm gonna forget.
Essentially, we're gonna go for that same setup. But now
Did we do both legs on this?
I did.
I hope I did.
Are you sure? Yeah. Yep, so it's the same thing. We're more explosive. Shooting for 12.
So like widen the stance a little?
Yeah, widen it a little bit. You really get to analyze how your pelvis is moving. How your leg's fixed in 2 different positions. It's fixed straight and bent, but you're moving your pelvis to the same rate. So it really helps open the hip up and build strength and mobility just in a way that we miss conventionally.
Good for your core too. I feel like it's hard for me to like maintain my balance.
Absolutely. Right? Core and balance, great point. We're just doing some machine work, isolation work, take care of the hamstrings and the quads, keep them healthy. But I think of all the things we're gonna feel the most today, it's gonna be those kettlebell swings. Just that quick explosiveness after stressing the muscle in such a strict way. That's like trying to really train the muscle fibers and teach them to open up and be ready to accept force and produce force. So, pretty cool. Yeah, this is mainly blowing them up, really getting teaching that muscle to fully contract, fully lengthen.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
Ooh. High rep machine work. Very humbling.
Very. A little bit rude. Yeah, so today was good. I felt like squats felt a little stronger. I was able to like get my depth and keep it the whole time. Some of those variations were new, right? Like I'm used to like kind of a kickstand dumbbell deadlift, but you know, really focusing on that external rotation of the kickstand leg helped to feel it in that hip. So that was something that was different. But yeah, overall feeling good. My legs are gonna be fatigued for sure. Hennessy will be carrying me to bed tonight. What do you think about that? Not a fucking chance, woman. Not a chance. But I will take your spot. Okay, love you. Bye.